guys, and welcome to another Plan With Me bullet journal video. So today I'm going to be just flicking through my August spread, showing you guys what worked, what didn't, and then I'm going to start planning September. For this video I am collaborating with my bestest friend in the whole entire world, and that is Layla Aurora. She is also doing a bullet journal video as well, so you can watch her September plan with me, and I'll link a description to the video down below. And let's get on with showing you my August spread. This is what happened in August. The bullet journal got a little bit bulky because of everything that I was sticking in, and let's get on with showing you my August spread. So this is August. I still haven't painted or coloured in my title page because I'm still yet to sort out these hands because I drew them absolutely terrible. So I still need to sort that out. So here we have my month at a glance. Obviously when I got work, any meetings, if I'm going out for the day. I am filming on the 23rd, and I was supposed to be going to the cinema with Layla, but unfortunately she's working at the moment, so that couldn't happen, but we're going tomorrow instead, so it's all good. So that's my month at a glance. Then we have my work hours. So this is just to keep track of when I'm working, what day, how much I'm going to be earning during that shift, and the total that I might get at the end of the month. I don't know yet, I'm not 100% sure. Then onto my blog content. So this is where I write what blog post is going to be going up on each day, and then I just draw a dot whether when I've started the book, when I've completed the book, when I've written the review, if I've put my review on NetGalley, and if I've put my review on Amazon. Then we have my mood tracker. So I decided to put AM and PM again, same as July. So black is AM. As you can probably see, I did use yellow to start off with, but I realised that you couldn't really see the colour that well, so I went over it in black. So, and then orange is just PM moods, and I find this really handy because it just shows that I'm not actually one mood during the whole day. It does fluctuate. So that's my mood tracker. Then onto my habit tracker. I will be changing this very slightly. I'm literally going to get rid of the fact that I walked my dog. I'm going to get rid of that one, and then I'm going to add a new one in. Then onto my weekly spreads. So I absolutely loved this design here. It took me quite a while to get it sorted and drawn out, but here is my calendar for the month, my time tracker, my water tracker, to-do list, and I prefer this layout to July because I prefer just seeing my week like all in one place. So this worked really well for me, but I have changed it up for September just to create a little bit more space for these tasks, because my weekly spread, it also acts as my daily spread as well, because I didn't really see the point in having the two. So yeah, so we have 4 of those. Keep flicking through. This is where we are at the moment, so there we have it. See, there's where we are at the moment, filming September Plan With Me. And then that's the next week. And then here we have my expenses tracker. Well, I just kind of got a bit, not bored, but I just kept forgetting to write them down. I am going to do it again for September just to see if I was just being really lazy that month. So, and then here I've got my gratitude log. Now, obviously we're on the 23rd at the moment, so I haven't filled that one in. But when all of this is written down, I'm going to colour all this in, so it obviously looks like a sun. So here's just got all the things I'm grateful for each day. And then this is where it gets a bit crazy, because I went on holiday and I decided to document my holiday in my bullet journal. So August kind of acts as a scrapbook as well as a bullet journal. So we've got a postcard here, Smile and Be Happy. We've got I Want Adventure in the Great Wide Somewhere, which is a quote from Beauty and the Beast. And I thought I'd used this postcard because I went travelling, so adventure, you know, goes hand in hand. And this is some amazing washi tape that I brought while I was in Manchester. This is where holiday pictures are going to go. I haven't printed them off yet because I'm going to wait till I go back to university to print them off and use the university ink instead of the home one. So that's that one. So then I've just stuck down a few little bits and pieces from when I was there. Yes, that's a napkin. And then that's from when I was in Paris. So just the train tickets. And then some more. This is what it's like. So you've got like leaflets from when I went to different places, receipts, tickets again. This is a map of the Pompidou Museum. I thought it'd be really cool to include that because the Pompidou is like my favourite museum ever. Then we've got little information booklets that I picked up from the Pompidou. Okay, well this was our last night in Paris. So we went up to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and then this is just from an ice cream that I had on the last day. Picasso Museum, and then this is when I went to Holland, so receipts, and then just another postcard to split up my trip from Paris and Holland to when I went to Manchester with my dad. So we went to the Manchester Art Gallery where we saw some photographs from this photographer called Shirley Baker, and she photographs working class women, children, just in their natural environment, you know, just not posing for the camera or anything. And I thought that was really, really interesting. And we also went to that museum because there was a Joy Division exhibition on, and my dad really wanted to go and see that, so I thought I'd stick a map down of the art gallery. And then we have one of Shirley Baker's photographs, and I just brought a postcard of it. And then there was an exhibition dedicated to Lowry, so I picked up one of his paintings on a postcard. And then we have my train tickets to Manchester. This was from a craft shop that I visited in Manchester, and I got washi tape from there. So, and they had all of the Leuchtturm notebooks. They had absolutely everything. So I thought I'd pick up one of their business cards, and my receipt is there. Then I went to FOP, which if you live in England, it's kind of a extra branch of HMV. So I went into there, brought a few things. This is just food that we ate. Waterstones, obviously. I could not go to Manchester and not buy things from Waterstones, so 2 receipts there. And then I went to Forbidden Planet. And then we have my September spread, which I am now going to design. Let's get on with the September plan with me, shall we? Okay, so I did this, well, you can see that I'm doing the white pencil because I was gonna paint over the top of it and I didn't wanna miss the lettering. So yes, I'm using a beauty blender to paint. I just thought it gave off a really good texture. To be fair, I was really annoyed at this cover page because I wanted the blue to be much darker, but unfortunately it didn't come out like that, and I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's because I use watercolour. Maybe next time use a bit of acrylic paint, I'm not quite sure. I'll have to give it a bit of a test in the future. I chose a book for this month's title page because, well, I'm a book lover and I have a book website, and it's all I seem to do is read, so I thought I'd have a bit of a magical book theme going on. Okay, so here we have my month at a glance page. Same as every month that I've done beforehand, I just have a bog standard box grid, just because it's really easy to draw and I can see everything in one place.
Okay, so for this September I'm using my Tombow brush pens. I will leave a description to all of the products that I'm using in the description box below. I thought I'd choose orange just because it's September and, you know, autumn's on its way. Autumn's my favourite season, so I can't wait till we get all the big jumpers out and stuff like that. So I thought I'd add a touch of orange, but the rest of my monthly spread in September is just colourful. So I do tend to stick with the same lettering throughout my months, just because I feel like too many different types of lettering, it can look a bit messy when I do it, just because I'm not that good at lettering. So I do stick to the same one throughout. Oh, this is where I attempt to do an ombre effect on my lettering, and I don't know whether it's just me, but I feel like the Tombow blender, it doesn't really work as well as I thought it would. But I don't know, maybe that's just me and not knowing how to use it properly. You can tell here that the lettering gets a bit squashed towards the end because I ran out of room, but you know, it looks okay. It could look much worse. This blog page that I drew, that's actually really handy for me just to keep track of which blog posts I am writing on which day and where I've posted them to. It's probably one of my favourite pages that I've ever done, to be honest. And I did think for my university pages I would just keep the lettering simple and bold, because that's just the kind of lettering that I associate with school. And I just wish I had my timetable so I could draw the timetable down as well, but unfortunately I don't have that yet. As you will later find out, I did only draw 4 weeks for my weekly spreads, and there is 5 weeks in September, so you don't get to see me draw out the 5th one, but it doesn't matter because you get to see it in a bit anyway, so you're not really missing out on much.
Okay, so what seems like a billion years later, I have finally finished my September plan. So the video did cut out, so you will have missed just a little bit of planning towards the very end, but I finished it all off, and yeah, so let's get started. So here's my September month at a view. There isn't much in there at the moment because I don't know what's going on in September at the moment. But here I've just got a basic grid, title, just some stickers here, and my monthly to-do list is there. Then we have my work hours here. So once I get my rota for each week, I write my hours down. Here I have the direct debits page, so all the direct debits that go in my bank and all of them that come out the bank. Here I tried to do like a little bit of an ombre pattern with my Tombow brush pens. It went okay, I guess. The blender isn't as good as I thought it would be, or either that or I have no clue how to use it properly, but I gave it a go. Here we have my expenses for the month. As I said before, last month I didn't do it for about 3/4 of August, but I'm going to give it another go and see how I get on then. Here we have my blog content, so all of the reviews I'm going to be putting up during the month on my website, which is thebibliophileGirlUK.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. And from here onwards is basically just the books that I need to read for university, because I still haven't read them yet. So I need to get on with it because I start on the 25th. So next is my mood tracker, same as all the other months beforehand. Here we have my habit tracker. For this month I took out the one that says that I walk my dog, and I added reading at the bottom just to keep track of how many days I'm reading. Then I did my time tracker. So usually my time tracker is just like a weekly thing that I put at the end of each weekly spread. But for this month I decided to put it all in one page, which means that I get a little bit more space on my weekly spreads to write things down that I need to do. So hopefully that'll work better this month. Then I have my gratitude log. I really enjoyed doing that last month, so I decided to do it again. Then we have my getting ready for university page. So got my books to read. There are a few more that I need to read, but they're upstairs and I can't remember the titles of them, so I'll write those down later on. Textbooks to read, I have got a few, but again I can't remember the names of them because they're like really long titles. And just things for me to do before I go back to uni. Then I got a couple of stickers here. Then we got my timetable. I won't be getting this till the 12th of September, so unfortunately I can't even draw a timetable out because I don't know what days I'm going to be in or what times, so that's completely blank for now. Then we have my weekly spreads. So if you see my other videos, you'll know that my weekly spreads are normally quite more jam-packed than this. I'll try and find an example of last month. So that's what it would look like last month. So my time tracker's here, and I got rid of my water tracker for this month. So now it's just really basic, and I really enjoy it this way. I think it will give me more space just to write down what needs to be done each day. So we've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. I had to glue these 2 pages together because I forgot to draw out week 5. We have the highlights of September, which I'll be filling in as the month goes on. And then here is just going to be my picture of the month. So just a photo from a really good event that I went to or something like that. There we have it. There is my September plan with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget this video is in collaboration with my very good friend Layla Aurora. She's also done a September plan with me video, and she also did a August flip through, I think, last month. So don't forget to check her video out, it's amazing, and please, please, please subscribe to her channel. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Oh, not to the camera. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments box below. I will leave a description to all of the things that I used for each page as well, and I'll leave links to them. That'll also be in the description box. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.